It's early in the morning. Yeah, eat. Just came down, fed Roger the goose. Now I'm gonna go back up and attempt that hill climb that I failed yesterday. If you haven't seen that, you can check yesterday's video. Got a lot of responses back on YouTube from a bunch of riders saying, you know, the tires will make a big difference. And I agree with that. But currently I just don't have extra tires. I don't have any off-road tires, so I'm gonna have to try and do it with what I got. A lot of them said keep the weight back, loose grip on the handlebars, and a lot of them said also hug the side of the road to try to avoid the deep sand and gravel. So I'm gonna go back up. I think it's achievable doing that. It is only a 1.5 kilometers from the main road. So worst case scenario, I get injured or the bike breaks and I can't make it up. I could just abandon the bike and make my way to the main road. Actually, it's only 0.5 kilometers to a paved road, and then another kilometer to the main road. But there's a lot of off-road vehicles that use that road, that unimproved part of it. So I figured that there's a lot of guys with trailers around. I do have full roadside assistance. The Forest Service does maintain those roads. So theoretically, you know, and it's right at the end. So, you know, I'm hoping a tow truck or something could be able to get over there, and or even a couple of guys wander down there and push the bike up to the road and then, you know, get it back, you know, into town to get fixed. So I'm not overly concerned about the bike. Myself, you know, as long as I'm not going too fast, I'm wearing my, you know, off-roading pants today, and I do have my jacket with full armor, helmet. Should be okay. I'm not going at like super high speeds. I'm not going to completely just, you know, hill climb bomb it. So let's go check it out and let's see if I can be successful today. By the way, for those of you interested or curious and don't know what stock tires come on the BMW G310 GS's, it's this tire, right? I mean, on the sidewalls, there's a little bit of space gap here to get some traction, some grip. Not much to speak of in the center. And that's what I'm doing all my off-roading with. And it's been, you know, it's been doable up to now. Yeah, some local hunters just went by, and I've seen them go by a couple of times, and they actually let me borrow some a wrench yesterday to tighten my clutch lever. And I just saw them again this morning. They're hunting for deer. And I said, hey guys, if you don't see my motorcycle back here by tonight or tomorrow, call the rangers. And I told them exactly where I was going, and they know the area. They're like, yeah, we know where it's at. So worst case scenario, if I get super injured, you know, I just got to make it till tomorrow, and hopefully the rangers will come find me. Good idea to make sure someone at least knows where you're going, right?
Millwood saging area. Okay, this is it. Once again, I'm gonna disable my airbag before I head up, because the likelihood of me dropping the bike is extremely high, and more than likely, and I don't want the airbag to go off, because I'm not going to be thrown from the bike. I'll just, you know, drop the bike. And I don't want the airbag to go off for that. I would rather save it for high speed or urban setting. Okay, this is the section that gets really gnarly. I'm not going to record much of this because I did it yesterday, but I'll definitely turn on both cameras on the hill section and see how it goes. This is where it's going to get real silty. It's right here. Oh, shit. I didn't make it. I'm stuck already. Okay. Oh no. That's where I got stuck yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I got stuck in that big hole. I think I might be able to creep up this. Let's give it a shot. If I could just make it right there, I'll be safe. Okay, dropped it again. Okay. I don't think I can make it up that. It's too steep. Shit. I already tried once. If I go up at this angle here, I avoid that. Then I head straight for another dip over there. I think I'm in the steepest spot right here. If I make it to the top of that, it's less steep, but this is the steepest part. I don't know if I can get it up there. Let's try. rock right there. There's a big rock right here. Shit. I could probably make it up over this. There's a little rock right there. If I turn, I could probably make it. Let's try. Okay, it's the furthest I've made it yet. Unfortunately, now I think there's I'm in a big hole. Fuck. If I get up and over it, the only problem is, that's a big rock. Yeah, my problem is I got a big rut right here, and my wheel's in one, and my back tire's in another, which is the problem. If that front wheel was here, I could probably just go over. Whoa, that's a big hole as well. So I think what I'm going to try and do is back it up. It's less steep if I try to go straight up. At least I'm past that. Matter of fact, if I was right here, it'd be clear sailing. So let's try and do that. Okay. Now I'm just in one hole. It's going to be a dip. I'm very close to high siding again. The problem was I was like teetering on two wheels on a high point. I couldn't put my foot down.
So if I can get it up here, it should be okay. I'm starting to run out of energy. That's not easy. Let's get in the shade for a second. Shit. I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, my wheel is completely stuck in this rut. Which means my back wheel is going to get stuck in it too. And it's too tight of an angle for me to make. Shit. I don't want to go down because I don't want to have to go through that again. I'm so close. Shit, I wish I had reverse. That wheel's in there. Okay, what gear am I in first? Okay. I made it. I think I made it up. I made it past the gnarly part. I had to manhandle it. This little section right here, maybe 3 feet. I had to stand off the bike and with power and kind of coax it up to just this spot here. And there are no more ruts. Theoretically, I should be able to just clear sail out of here. Knock on wood. Holy crap, that was brutal. I saw those ruts and I was like, I don't want to get stuck in those, so I hightailed it up here to the cow path. I don't know if this is any better. Now the main road theoretically is not that much further from here. Let's just hope it doesn't get any worse. Take the high side. I see a gate. A gate. Okay, made it to the top. I did it. That was not easy. Wow. I think having a second person with you, possibly having knobby tires and or a light bike, and possibly taking trails that you know and you know your ability, I think would all be good things. However, with a little tenacity, anything can be conquered. This wasn't the best bike perhaps for that little segment, at least in its current configuration, but it did it.